Welcome back to G-Ball Vision, everyone. Today we're taking a look at a new rake fixed blade. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. I release new knife and EDC content every single day. Ring that bell, that way you can be notified anytime I release a new video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, that way we can push this video out there to more people. And let everyone know what you're carrying in your pockets today down there in the comments. Love hearing from you guys and seeing what you are carrying for the day. Thank you to Rake for sending this in for us to take a look at. This is going to be the Rake F815, and I will have this link down below to their website as well as anywhere else I can find it. And if you're not familiar with Rake, they put out a nice variety of folding knives in a high value sense, and they also have a couple of fixed blades. And this is going to be more in that EDC size. It's going to have a lot of potential built into this knife. We'll get to all of that. Let's go ahead and we'll cut this little tag off here. Just grab what's laying around. Get that off there. Now, this thing, I like this knife. I like the fixed blade itself. The sheath, I like the mounting option. I wish there was a couple different ways to go about it, but the sheath and this mounting system is great for certain applications, not great for others. So it really depends. If you plan on carrying this knife in a scout strap manner or vertically on the belt, you're not planning on it being in the pocket per se, then this would be a great EDC fixed blade right out of the box. Now, we're going to be getting a Stonewash drop point blade in 14C. We have a saber flat grind there, nice harpoon style look to it. And then coming in 14C, great steel choice for any knife in my opinion, and especially fixed blades where that toughness can really shine. The corrosion resistance is going to be extremely good on 14C, and then the ability to sharpen this up easily and also get a nice edge on it easily, even out in the field with just basic instruments. We're looking at G10 here. Now, this is a full tang fixed blade, but we do have a hollowed out part here in the center of the handle as well as the scale, giving it a lot of weight relief. I don't think in any way, shape, or form that will hinder the toughness of the fixed blade itself. I don't see that being an issue in any shape or form. And then we have torque screws there that are also hollowed out, which looks really cool, holding the G10 handles on there. Now, I believe I saw this knife for right around $50 to $55 on Amazon, I think it was. It was either their website or Amazon, one of the two. Like I said, I'll have that all linked down below, as well as I'll link a couple folders from Rake that are really solid, just in case you're not familiar with them. So we have ABS for our sheath here, which is going to be just fine. It is a pancake style sheath, meaning we have a flange all the way around just like you see here. And then we have an ambi style belt clip here. Now, this is a very good and well thought out mounting clip here. There's a little lever here that you push down, and that's going to allow you to rotate this. And once you get to a certain area, that will lock in. So if you want to carry this at an angle on your belt, if you want to carry it vertically, if you want to scout carry it, however you want to carry this thing, it will lock into place, different angles, and it's really cool, really well thought out. I really like this mechanism. If we're talking about a scout carry, then I think this is going to be just fine. And I know this sheathing system and mounting system because I have another one just like it from Rake in a different fixed blade. So that's how I'm able to kind of talk about the sheath and the mounting system. That fixed blade is also in 14C 28N. So, and I have a bunch of folders from them in 14C. So, like I said, in various applications, this is a perfect setup right out of the box. In other applications, you might want to change some various things. I mean, you could easily throw an Alti-clip on this, take this off, throw an Alti-clip on it, and you relieve some of the weight. Not that this is real heavy or anything like that, but you relieve a little bit of weight, possibly, and it makes it a little bit more of a minimal sheath and could be put in the pocket at that point in time. So we're looking at about 3 3/16 of cutting edge there, and then about 3.5 total, and then 7.5 overall. So it's right in that sweet spot on the size of the fixed blade. You know, and if you really like a fixed blade, you could always have like a custom sheath done, whether it's leather or Kydex or whatever. Now, is that something I would do with this knife? No. If you got to change, so if it's just a couple bucks, like say you want scout straps and you can get them for like $10 or something, that's not a huge investment into a $50, $60 fixed blade to be able to carry it every day and get use out of it, right? To add an extra $10, not a huge deal. So in all, considering everything, if you need to change to scout straps, which is $10, $12, or an Alti-clip, maybe $15, it's not a huge deal onto the cost. What makes a lot of sense is trying to find the perfect sheath and mounting options right out of the box. Now, that's not something I've been looking at over the last couple of years, and it's not something that happens very often for me personally. A lot of times you're getting that big bulky tech lock or textile lock, and it's just like, it's too, you know, it doesn't make any sense for me to have that if I'm looking at an EDC fixed blade, a true EDC fixed blade. So this is definitely something I will be setting up for a scout carry style. And that is how that'll, well, I could also, which would still be the same thing, carry this at an angle in the front, you know, by the buckle almost. So it would be more like that right there. And then you have kind of that cross draw action. So I might end up doing that with this. We'll have to kind of see where this falls, but I really like the size of the fixed blade. I like the weight. I like the steel. I like this thing quite a bit. So Rig definitely has a good solid foundation over there. I over the last year or two, everything that I've checked out from them, everything I've bought from them, it's all been really solid stuff and always comes in at a really good price. Let's go ahead and we'll see what kind of edge they put on there. Put your guess in now. I bet it's razor sharp. Telephone book paper, which I need to go get some more. Razor sharp. Yeah, they do a solid job. We'll go ahead and weigh this setup here. We'll do just the fixed blade. Just the fixed blade itself is 3.85. And then we add the sheath and the mounting option there, and that comes in right around 6.8. So not that bad at all. Cold steel 8010 weighs more than that. So that's not a bad setup. Is it a little heavier than it would have to be? Yeah, it is. But like I said at the beginning, with this mounting system, you got a lot of options when it comes to that. I mean, you know, vertically, horizontally, and at an angle, different angles. That's a pretty versatile clip right there. So that little bit of added weight, you have to, you know, take it or obviously leave it. You know, there's a lot of versatility in that. So a lot of people probably opt to just keep it on there and accept the weight. You know, an Alti clip is going to be a lot more minimal. You're gonna have to pay the additional 15 bucks. So, you know, if that's how you're going to carry this, is in the pocket or in that sort of role where you would need the Alti clip, then that would be, you know, a good option. Most people that have a nice amount of fixed blades already probably have scout straps and an Alti clip they can try on there. And that's what I've done is, you know, bought a few clips, a few sets of scout straps, and then you just have the ability to, when you get something, change the hardware around, try stuff out, see what works, see what doesn't, and see what you like. And then you have a lot of ability when you have those couple extra aftermarket pieces for fixed blades. And then that really also helps dial you in on what do you really like and what will you really carry every single day and be comfortable, right? So that's the key. Something you're going to carry every day and something that's going to be comfortable, not a nuisance to do so. And that can be very tough, deciding on which knife. What style sheath do you like? What position do you want to carry it? Like me personally, there's times where I want to put something in my pocket. There's times where I want to carry something scout style in like the middle of my back. Or there's times where I'll carry something in the front by the buckle. So I carry things in a lot of different manners. And if I'm just outside doing outdoor stuff, I'll mount it right to my belt vertically. So like I said, it'll all be situationally dependent on each individual person. There's no one perfect setup for everyone out there. And that is what we are trying to ultimately do here, is get as many options out there to you guys out of the box, and how are they going to do right out of the box, and what, if anything, will you need to do out of the box to make it work. You'll have to let me know, what do you think of the EDC fixed blade craze that is storming the EDC world? I see it coming. There is a lot of EDC fixed blades getting ready to hit the market. There's already been a bunch to hit the market. I think we're going to see a wave of EDC fixed blades coming from a lot of different companies. Let me know what you think of it, and let me know what you think of this rake fixed blade here. I always look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I always appreciate that, everyone. I release new knife and EDC content every single day. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I'd love to have you here. I'll put up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.